Pressure coming in. It's coming from a cold source way up north across the northern sections of the continent. And while it's on the move, it's bringing us that north wind pattern, which also helps to drive that chill well into our region and beyond. Upper level clouds streaking across most of the peninsula. That's where the bulk of those clouds will be. We'll just be on the northern edge of that, and that's why there can be a couple little zones of feathery clouds overnight. But around the state line, our winds will be light to calm. No wind, mostly clear sky, very dry air means a good rate of cooling is anticipated, and that's why there's a reasonable chance to have frost when you get up in the morning and maybe even light freeze conditions. Into the afternoon, that's when we'll see another front coming in, but you may not necessarily see it with your eyes unless you have a little bit of excess cloud cover in some cases. But that's about the only indicator you'll have that a cold front is coming through. All it will really do is keep the 30s in the morning for the weekend and even push those Saturday afternoon highs down a bit. So for tomorrow in Perry, you will have another sunshiny day. You can have a couple more streaks of upper level clouds, but it looks like overall you start off around freezing and then warm up fairly steadily towards the lower to mid 60s. And usually when a front comes in, before it does, you get a little bump up in those temperatures. But when the front comes through, the next zone of high pressure reaches our area, and that's going to help to produce that sunshiny stretch for your Saturday, but also kind of add to the chill of the air, especially on your Sunday morning before the high just zips right on out. So it's a quick mover, and when it's moving overhead, it'll be cold, but when it's moving away, it gives us a south wind pattern and yet another front that will start to swing in. So this is a parade of cold fronts, and when that happens this time of year, we get a sustained trend of very chilly air. We can see some rain, all rain from that Monday front before our temperatures take another dive, and perhaps that Monday front can set us up for a few mornings of freezing temperatures in the 20s and 30s. No 20s will be widespread for tomorrow morning, but I'd say 30 to 34 in most areas away from the coast. Those highs will turn around, get back into the lower to mid 60s prior to the frontal passage, and then your Friday evening, maybe a little breeze, but getting cold once again. For boaters, the breeze can be considered in those north to northwest winds by tomorrow, but staying below advisory levels. Next few days, bringing in that rain chance for Monday. The rain moves out, the cold air rushes in, and highs may struggle to top 50 next Thursday.